Well, hello there, peoples. I'm good. No, seriously, hi, it's Miles Leonhardt here with the next episode of Minato's Journey. I'm thinking episode 22. Anyway, had a rough night, only got about 4 hours of sleep, and I was like, oh, why not? I'll do a Let's Play. Anyway, we're starting off June, and hey, we have some fancy new clothes, even though we just practically took off a jacket or two, and whatever. I guess for overuse of sprite manipulation, I don't know, whatever. Alright, so I'm pretty sure since it's lunchtime, somebody's about to ask us, to hang out, to come to a club or something. And it turns out to be Hidetoshi, was his name? Yeah. What leads? I know what you're talking about, but I'm just gonna go with that anyway, just to piss you off. Alright, so had a bit of a rough morning. Yeah, I've already mentioned that, but apparently, I ended up calling Africa a country. Due to my lack of sleep, I feel very fucking retarded right about now. That kind of annoys me, because I thought like my buddies were gonna let that shit slide. Of course not. You know, and I do apologize for cursing, but I'm a little irritated because of that shit. Like, I don't like to be, made to look like an idiot, and I was just, on lack of sleep, me not really thinking, I called Africa a country. Yes, I said it. I know it's a fucking continent, and there's countries within that continent, so just, there. I know that. I slipped up and, it kind of pissed me off, but whatever. Anyway, we're here at the Student Council Club, and Mitsuru is here, actually. That's quite new. Her little mood swings. Ha! Busy playing private dick! They capitalized that for that sole purpose too. I know they did. Let's just emphasize dick because we already know what the hell he meant. Uh-oh, got a situation going on here. So where's your evidence, smart guy? There's no age for evidence. I know all about you. We're arrested for beating up a guy in a park who snitched on you, right? Oh God, he's at it again, like there's a third person day. My boyfriend's very mad and pissed and blah blah blah. Looks like this guy's about to hit him. I guess I'll intervene. If it's not you, then give me some names. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. You have my words, member of the discipline committee. Think you're so smart, don't you? Guess I'll just give everybody an ugly ass Brooklyn accent whenever I'm being random student A. Good work, Hidetoshi. I knew you'd be satisfied because you're an arrogant dick. Today's just been one hell of a day, and I still have work within the next 6-7 hours or whatever. The student council social link grew to level 4. Awesome. Alright. So with that out of the way, I guess I should head home before it gets dark, according to Hidetoshi. And we're out of here. Alright. Alright, let's see what these guys have to say.
Hey Yucatan, have you seen the posts on the student message board? You know how last week that girl was found by the front gate? Well, there's this rumor that it was an angry spirit from this one ghost story.
Hey, come on. Nobody believes that stuff. Right?
So, what is this ghost story about?
What? It's probably made up, so why bother?
I'm interested. Go ahead and tell us.
Good evening. Welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't. There are many strange things in this world. According to one story, if you get caught at school late at night, you'll be devoured by a maniacal ghost that roams the halls. The other day, this friend of mine, let's call him Shu, he said to me, "Junpei, I saw something strange." He sounded serious, so I asked him what he'd seen. He said it was about the girl in 2E. He claims he saw her go into the school on the night of the incident. I couldn't believe it. She's not the kind of girl to be out at night. But Shu was as white as a sheet. He insisted it was true. Then, it hit me. That ghost must have tried to make her its dinner. And that's why they found her lying on the ground by the gate. I felt a chill run down my spine, and I broke into a cold sweat. Yes, there are strange things in this world. Believe it or don't.
What do you think, Akihiko?
I think it's worth investigating.
Wow, I didn't know you were afraid of ghosts, Yucatan. That's kind of funny.
Hey, watch it! Fine, then let's investigate. We'll each ask around for the rest of the week. I'll prove to you that this ghost story is just an urban legend.
I appreciate that. The story is a bit unnerving.
Then I'll let you guys handle it. Just make sure you sleep with one eye open.
So, I'm pretty sure you guys got the gist of it, and Junpei's Believe It or Don't. So, yeah. That was quite a retarded segment, but they had to add some freaking fan service here or there somewhere, right? I mean, they already did it with the freaking outfit we got on Yuka right about now. Anyway, that was a pretty fun little thing to do. I'm guessing this is that one arc of the story where no one really gives a shit. Anyway, that was kind of a little funny thing. I'm sorry if I had to repeat that again, but it was kind of funny when I first saw it. Like, really? This guy pulled out a flashlight. Like, where did he get the flashlight? Just pulled it out his back pocket. The thing about video game characters, you can have infinite fucking capacity on any freaking pair of clothes you wear. So we're gonna go out to the mall and try to raise our charm. How about that? At least try to max it out before the 20th or something like that. I don't know. That was... oh boy. So we can at least get to this guy over here on the right with his faggotry. Now let's see where I'm at on status-wise. Alright, I got a long way to go to max out charm. I guess if we play it carefully, we can probably get it maxed out at least within the next week or two. But I don't want to do the whole little Tartarus thing over and over again, so people get bored with my videos. Like, hell, he's just doing Tartarus stuff, and those videos are long, blah, 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 blah. I've gotten some feedback, and it's just like, the Tartarus videos are long, so I think what I'll probably do is just upload the story stuff here on out, and maybe throw a Tartarus in here on the side somewhere. But let's study. Let's go ahead and study. Alright, I've decided to study. Woohoo! Alright, last video we were feeling great. Oh boy. Ironically, last video was titled I'm Feeling Great in Japanese. Now, we're feeling like crap. Alright, that's great. And I'm guessing this little kid's probably gonna appear out of nowhere. He always does a week before the full moon.
Good evening.
I was right. Let's listen to this little jerkwad.
I came to see you again, as I promised. How are you? I'm glad you remembered me. Now, in another week, the moon will be full again. And the next ordeal will be upon you. So be careful. I'll come again.
That's like a yaoi moment waiting to happen if anybody hasn't already done it on the freaking internet or 4chan. I'm pretty sure it's no victim to Rule 34. Oh, look at her. Who wears a sweater? Oh my god. You know what? This is exactly why I don't too much care for Yukari, so we're just gonna go with good luck, because I don't give a crap. You're hopeless, you freaking ghost fraidy cat. Stupid Yukari talking about I'm hopeless. Shut up. Anyway, we're gonna jump right into this narration. This phrase Mono Susamachiku also occurs in Ugetsu Monogatari. Of the blah 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 stories, I'm particularly fond of the one about my ghostly wife. Or the ghostly wife. Wow. I'm feeling tired. I don't want to close my eyes. Then his friend entered the tunnel with him suddenly began to scream. There's a girl behind you! Frightened, they ran back home, but he started to hear scratching at the door. And a faint voice saying, "Let me in." But as far as he knew, the room adjacent to his was vacant. One night, he decided to knock on the wall where the sounds were emanating from. Right next to his ear, the voice came loud and clear. I'm here. And that's where the newest member of my family came from. He grew up to be just like an ordinary human, guys. And I'm just dreading the day he'll say he wants to marry some poor girl. Oops, there's the bell. Okay, class, that's all for today. That was quite an interesting story, I guess. I mean, I can read and write Japanese to an extent. Sometimes I have a problem speaking it, so just bear with me. So we're gonna go see this nurse to try to get a free courage boost. If I'm not mistaken, it grants us either a +6 or +8 to courage. I don't know. I really don't too much pay attention to fucking statistics when it comes to that. And geez, I just cursed again. I must really be deprived of sleep. I know in my previous videos, I rarely even use an expletive. I'm sorry. So we're here with Dr. Edagawa, or whatever he is, teacher, sensei, his funky little country. And for those that got that reference, you are awesome. Growlancer is one of the... Is it Grow or Growlancer? Either way it goes, it's a great series, and you should pick it up. So he's gonna have us drink this concoction of his. It's practically death in a cup. I'm surprised that death wouldn't just pop up on the screen and try to get me. Of course I don't feel any better, you dummy. Alright. Sorry, I was hearing a weird noise. Hey, there's Mitsuru with her statuesque frame, and I don't know, a 17-year-old that looks that hot. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't even think the girls at my school are that freaking attractive, but of course it's a video game. They have a very weird depiction of whatever high school girls look like at the age of 17. I don't know, maybe I'm just in a very mediocre area where girls aren't that pretty. I don't know. Alright, so that was an eventful day of school, not like yesterday where we had the whole little ghost story thing from Junpei. Alright, let's see. So I go to the shrine and visit that girl, or should I go watch a movie? I'm gonna go see a movie. Let's go to Port Island. I have not strengthened any of my S-links with, excluding the C's, social club, well, not social club, I'm thinking of the video game thingy. the C's, damn, I cannot think right now. Student council, there we go. Boy, sleep deprivation, Jesus. Alright, so, I was hoping our courage would have got boosted, but whatever. Anyway, we'll be back next video, guys. I only have about 15 seconds left in the video, so you already know the drill I always say at the end. Until then, this has been your friendly neighborhood Miles Leonhardt signing off for today, and I will see you next video. Johnny.